It ain't even like funny though. Like my man quitting on these dudes. I've had a hamstring plenty of times and I'm back the next week. It don't take no 4 weeks for you to heal from no hamstring. You're not Lamar Jackson. Really can't go and we know when dudes is messing around.
But James, we ain't seen the MRIs, James Jones.
If Josh Allen said this, he's hurt, you know what I'm saying, he might go on IR, you wouldn't question it if he's quitting or not, because we think he's a dog.
Yeah.
If Patrick Mahomes was hurt, you know what, hey, I might be sidelined for a couple weeks, I might be on IR, we not gonna question if he's quitting because he's a dog.
Listening to that take, quit might not have been the right word. As I'm listening to it, quit might not have been the right word.
He's a man.
That's maturity. That's maturity. That's maturity.
I'm never backpedaling because I ain't scared or worried about nobody and nothing.
Yeah.
All right? So.
Man, what in the insecurity? James Jones, did somebody challenge you to a bout of fisticuffs? Did somebody say they was gonna meet you in the streets and fight you over this take? No, bruh. It's as simple as saying you were wrong and you had no clue what the hell you were talking about. And you as a professional athlete should have never even entered that realm of conversation. 4 athletes on that TV show. And look at them clips I just played for y'all consecutively, bro. What does that look like just as an objective human being, bro? What does that look like on a topic that shouldn't even be being discussed in the first place, bruh?
I see you on the sideline and I immediately hear IR and hamstring. Yeah. And I played the game of football. I'm not like a lot of these people that's on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, talking and they never play.
Ooh, there it is. The former athlete ultimate trump card. That's the card they play when they can't resort to anything else, when they can't resort to facts, when they can't resort to actual empirical data, when they can't resort to anything that's actually based on reality. They just resort to, I played football. Hey, man, some of us played Pee-wee, some of us played middle school, some of us played high school, some of us played college, some of us didn't play at all. Guess what we all know? That we don't know how another man's hamstring feel, bruh. And it's extremely irresponsible to go on national television and say that a professional athlete quit coming from a former professional athlete, because you got fools out here that was going to believe what you said just because you played the game of football, even though this whole show is going to be dedicated to essentially killing that whole deal. No more are you guys going to be able to use that and make it just seem like what you're saying holds more weight than the next man, because actually all of us that got on your ass, all of us were actually right, bruh. You, the professional athlete, were completely wrong.
So all I'm saying is I do not feel like Dak Prescott fought as hard as he could to play and not go on IR.
Fast forward just a few hours and Jane Slater's reporting that his hamstring was in fact partially torn off the bone and he's looking for a second opinion. Patrick Walker has said that he was trying to go back into the game, and again, he's looking for a second opinion because he wants to play.
James Jones just earned a brand new nickname from the Dak Attack Show and from the first line of defense for Cowboys Nation, man. James Jones, you are now known as Sesame Street Jones because you came to the show one day with this elementary ass take dressed like Big Bird, and then you came the next day and doubled down, greedy for engagement, greedy for clicks, dressed like the Cookie Monster in that blue ass sweater. But you know what? I'm gonna make sure you get your fill of cookies today, because I'm gonna make sure you have all you can eat of humble pie, bruh. Because everything that you said from the beginning was cap. It was wrong. And you being a professional athlete had nothing to do with anything. All we saw was a display of someone being way too thirsty to try to put their show on the map. All we saw was someone trying to go a little bit too far to elevate their star. All we saw was someone trying to protect the Hamburglar. All we saw was James Jones coming on national television in conjunction with LaShawn McCoy. A little bit of Emmanuel Acho, you're included because you enabled it when you promised all of us this wouldn't be what this show was about. In fact, you specifically promised me. So I don't want to hear this. James Jones, I believe you owe Dak Prescott a massive apology tomorrow on the facility. Why is Emmanuel Acho saying that, you ask?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because Dak Prescott's hamstring was partially torn off the bone. And James Jones and LaShawn McCoy had all of that to say, and it was partially torn off the bone. You know what a partially torn off the bone hamstring means? That means it can require between 6 and 10 weeks of recovery. And no, you're not going to play with it because it's partially torn off the bone, bruh. And that's the type of injury that can, in fact, get worse. And you do need your hamstring to play quarterback. So James Jones, it's surprising that yet again, a professional athlete, someone that played professional football, doesn't even know that a quarterback does actually need the assistance of his damn base to throw a football, bro. A quarterback does actually need to be able to maneuver in the pocket. A quarterback does need to be able to climb the pocket. A quarterback does need to be able to throw off of different platforms. A quarterback is going to need to escape the pocket when his offensive line is trash. So literally, Dak Prescott's hamstring is the third one on this image right here. It's literally hanging on by a thread because the tendon is partially torn from the hip, bro. And again, Patrick Walker already reported he did try to go back in the game. They said it during the broadcast that he tried to go back in the game, but they told him that he wasn't going to be able to go back in, bro. They literally said it. What you want him to do? Put someone in a master lock on the sideline and ragdoll him until they let him back in the game or something, bro? What is it that y'all expect from Dak Prescott? What was the value in y'all bringing up Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson several times in that segment to try to degrade Dak Prescott's injury? Not his quarterback play. Y'all degrading his injury and his character and talk about how he not a dog because he had a partially torn off the damn bone hamstring, bruh. But again, Emmanuel Acho, you actually promised me specifically, that y'all wouldn't do this very thing on this show. So not only are y'all inadequate, bro, as professional athletes, because y'all not even protecting dudes in y'all own club, bruh. Not only are inadequate as professional athletes, but you're also a liar. Where does that place y'all's value as men if you can't even protect dudes within your own brotherhood and you also a liar, bruh? Emmanuel Acho, you literally replied to me and told me done and done. Superflow Spitter said on Twitter, wasn't their whole marketing pitch that they wouldn't be giving these kind of brain dead hot takes? And I quote tweeted with receipts. I showed back in September, on September 9th, Emmanuel Acho tweeted this out. Dak Prescott shut everyone up and proved he has a $60 million mind. We don't just talk football, we teach football. And he was breaking down film, and I appreciated the film he was breaking down because it was actually really good stuff. It was actually imparting knowledge on people that wouldn't know what the hell they're watching. It was actually legitimate football breakdowns. It was football analysis and stuff that we want. I said, even when it's bad, just please, y'all, keep it football, bro. We have enough narrative-driven sports shows. This is good stuff right here. I gave the man his flowers, bro, because I commend people, and I don't just hold grudges against people. I don't just pick a hill and die on it forever. I commend people when they do something better than they were doing it before, as a decent human being should. And he replied, done and done. Emmanuel Acho, was that type of hot take your idea of holding up your end of the bargain? Was that type of hot take y'all's idea of keeping it football and trying to teach football and not just talk about football? Was that y'all's idea of doing that? Because all this looked like to me was a rebranded Speak program, bruh. It just looked like Speak with a blue background and a blue logo and branding. That's it, bruh. So nah, it ain't just as simple, James Jones, as you being able to come back and apologize for what you said, bro. If we would go over here, it ain't that simple, bro. Nah, this can't wait until tomorrow. That's my fault. Seeing the reports of how bad it might be, that's tough. Godspeed, Dak. Hashtag respect. Hashtag Cowboys. Man, get out of here with that crap, bruh. As I said, loud and MFing wrong. This is why folks don't talk on another man's injury, bruh. Y'all are supposed to be professional athletes. Y'all are supposed to be the actual first line of defense for how people view and perceive you guys as sports and perceive what you guys have to go through to be professional athletes. But now, in one fell swoop, you guys are able to completely undermine the journey of one of y'all fellow brothers. What does that say about y'all, bro? It says what we've always known. Professional athletes are selfish, arrogant, and all about self.
Y'all don't care about nothing but chasing that dollar. And James Jones, you fooled us for a long time. But like the old saying goes, we finally trimmed our grass so we could see the snake that you actually are. And to be quite frank, I'm not even surprised. It actually seems kind of right that a Sesame Street snake would hang out with a sea turtle like Shady McCoy. Man, Acho, man, come on, bruh. We were gonna give y'all a chance. But again, another show I gotta instantly throw in the trash can because this was egregious and this was one of the worst things I've ever heard somebody say about Dak Prescott. And it's honestly sad that it was coming from James Jones. And any of you fools that bought into that narrative before even seeing an MRI and just wanted to talk crazy about this man's character and attach something to him that he's never been in his life, bruh. Mom, brother, all this other stuff that is going on with Dak Prescott. He's never been a quitter, bruh. You can say whatever you want to say about his play on the field. He's never been or showcased that he is a quitter, bro. So all of y'all that went all of your ways to create these narratives and feed into these narratives, shame on y'all. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, those of y'all that said crazy stuff, y'all will never, ever be welcome to talk football on this channel again, because it never gets that deep. Y'all can watch what's going on from the outside looking in, bro. But you can't engage in football conversations with a real football community. And we still them same old Cowboys. James Jones, bruh, you went on national television and degraded another man's character. It ain't as simple as, that's my fault, Dak. Go on TV and y'all better make sure that segment that y'all run for apologizing to him is just as boisterous and just as loud as the one that y'all ran for degrading him.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.